What's going on, guys? Seth and Chevy here, bringing you another treat taste test where we are going to be trying the Bing Bing green tea flavored filling cone snack by HAPI, which are very interesting looking. These are not. This is not a design and snack that I'm used to. I've never had anything that looks like this before, and I'm very excited to try this because it's green tea flavor. I've had a couple Asian snacks before that had green tea flavoring. I typically like them.
Yeah.
I know you're not the biggest fan of green tea. Yeah, so we'll see how you like it. But really, the form factor is the thing I'm most interested in. We also got the Bing Bing Cone Man. I'm sure that's what he's known as in Korea. Right up there, and he's fucking dope. And yeah, 8 pieces. So I feel like these are going to be as long as the box, possibly. The boss. I'm the boss.
Yeah, but kind of skinny.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So let's bust that thing open. What are you thinking, though? You think you're gonna love them? You think you're gonna hate them? Think you might like it?
I'm gonna try to be open-minded.
So I think the inside is probably that's only fair.
Yeah.
I think the inside is probably going to be like some kind of softer texture. It looks almost foamy. I feel like the outside is going to crunch.
Yeah, I hope this is actually like ice cream cone, since it's being advertised that way, or
Yeah.
just wafer, not wafer. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, just ice cream cone. But then this looks like, it almost looks like sugar that's been
Yeah.
cooked and then dried out again.
Yeah, you know those ice cream cones that are typically cheaper, that are kind of airy. You get them at like maybe a McDonald's, something like that, where it's like when you bite into it, it's like the center's hollow, but the outsides are crunchy.
Yeah.
It's not like a legit ice cream cone. It's kind of like those cheaper ones. They just kind of fall apart and they absorb.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be something similar to that in consistency, and then yeah, I think the inside will probably be some kind of softer, sugary green tea flavored, like foamy consistency.
Yeah, I'm really curious what the texture is going to be like, because it's hard to tell from the box. Also, in theme with the rest of these compared to our snacks, the serving size is 3 of these, and it's 140 calories.
Nice.
So,
It's wild. There's a whole box and there's 8 in there.
yeah.
So probably eat that whole fucking thing.
Ready?
Yep. Bust it open. Oh shit. So we got the packaging. It almost looks like you would pour this green tea powder into water. It looks like a packet like that almost. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it reminds me of like instant coffee and stuff like that for sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. I think I called it on the outside. The cone.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like it has like that light hollow feeling to it, but the green tea aspect, the foam or whatever, it's a little misleading. It's a little more vibrant on the case. It's kind of
It looks like mush peas.
yeah, it looks like booger green.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
it's not an attractive
It's
color.
not. This is actually like not a very appealing looking snack, but it might be delicious. So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, let's get a little side by side. Yeah, it's pretty off,
yeah,
but I mean that's advertising for you.
it is.
So, all right,
So you want to start from one side, I'll start from the other, or?
I'm starting from the top.
I'll start from the bottom then.
Good. Listen to that crunch. It's all the way through.
It is an ice cream cone.
It's a fucking wafer cookie. You know those like layered wafer cookies? It's almost the exact same thing, just different form factor. Quick disclaimer, we have beards. This shit's gonna fall into it. We'll clean it later, I promise. Yeah, it tastes like a green tea wafer. And by wafer, talking about like the American ones we have, they're like vanilla, strawberry. I feel like wafer is a pretty general term, so.
Yeah, like the cream-filled wafer cookies for sure, yeah. The tea is really, really mild. Like, really mild. Mm-hmm. I definitely just taste sweetness. And it's actually probably the sweetest of the snacks we've had doing all these little episodes.
Check out our other episodes. We tried out Chinese snack and a Korean one so far. We got a bunch of them. Check them out.
I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it's way better than I was expecting it to be.
I actually like it quite a bit. I could like easily eat another one right now.
Yeah.
The cone part doesn't really have like a flavor that's in any way intrusive. It's very mild, but it adds that texture, that crunch, that makes anything really easy to eat. But the flavor of the green tea filling, I like green tea. I get where they're coming from when they're saying green tea, but it's a pleasant flavor. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. And there's like a subtlety and a kind of like a creamy flavor going on there that I think is really good. Like I could definitely eat a couple of those
for sure. Well, it's interesting too because like it's definitely like completely dried, but the moment it hits the inside of your mouth, it does instantly stop being dry. Mm-hmm. So without being too descriptive of why that's happening,
the mouth feel.
It is interesting how it changes the moment it actually you start chewing on it, and it does become creamy, like you said.
Yeah.
So I almost wonder if there's dried dairy in it.
Almost tastes like it, but yeah, it does start out dry. But whatever the consistency, whatever the inside is made of, what
milk powder is the fourth ingredient.
Does it? Okay, yeah. I will say it's really creamy for some reason.
Yeah, sugar, palm shortening, and then milk powder, and then more green tea. So
it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, no, they're good. I was pleasantly surprised by that. I was expecting to hate that one. So
yeah,
I literally bought that one for you.
Cool, I appreciate it. I liked it, and I'm glad you liked it. That's a good surprise. Yeah. If you would grade it, what would you grade it?
I'd probably give it on a B. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I don't think I'd want it all the time, just because I don't always want sweets. But
yeah,
definitely more of a salty snack kind of person. But they're good. Yeah, I'd get those again. So
yeah. I'd give it a B2, I think. I don't want to go higher because of the form factor. I couldn't sit there and just eat a bunch of those fucking sticks or even just one because I'm already like, I want to eat a second one.
They're pretty novelty.
They're very novelty. If they were like in like little bite size like the other things we ate, I forgot what they're called, right? The baseballs, home based baseball things. If they're in that form factor and weren't as dried out as those, but had the same consistency and flavor, I think that would probably be a better way to maybe consume them, like pop them, but like
for us, yeah.
For sure. But yeah, because just having like this little stick, I'm like, okay, that's it's interesting. But the flavor's good. I really enjoyed them, and yeah, I think a B is good. I'm not in love with them, but they're definitely good.
Yeah, for sure.
I won't run out and seek them out, but if I see them again, I'd probably pick them up and be like, yeah, these are good, and maybe show somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a visual eater, you might be turned off a little bit by them because the color's not attractive.
No.
Yeah, but they taste good. So.
Definitely. All right, let us know in the comments what you guys think of if you've had them. HAPI's Bing Bing cone snack, green tea flavor. If you had them, have you not had them? If you haven't had them, are you curious about having them? Are you not curious about having them? Do you like green tea flavored things, or do you like green tea in general? I love all of it. I used to hate green tea when I was younger, though, so that's interesting. Yeah, suggest some snacks for us to try. Definitely down to try pretty much anything. And check out my podcast, Tastefully Gaming. Link down below for gaming stuff every week. Till the next episode, we'll talk to you guys later.